It's Tuesday late night, and we here.
Yes, we are.
Which is funny because I still see the countdown behind me on the screen. There it goes. There's always that delay.
Yes.
How we doing?
We're doing all right.
Are we, Kim? Are we doing okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So, everybody's like kind of freaking out, like, why are we going so late?
Yeah.
Why are we going late, Kim?
Because I didn't get it out.
No, it wasn't just, we were both not feeling well today.
Yeah, that's true.
And so it was like, well, I'm not 100% sure we're going to go.
Yeah.
So I let Luna Girl know and told her just pull us out the promo.
Yep.
And that if we woke up feeling better, we would do the show.
Yes, we would.
Which we woke up feeling better.
Yes, we did.
Got everything ready to do the show.
Yep.
Getting ready to waiting for Rogue One Radio to go live, which is weird. Waiting for them to go live before we go live.
I know, because usually it's vice versa.
And then all of a sudden, a friend of ours called and said, "Hey, you guys want to come pick some fresh fruit?"
Lovely. I love it.
And of course,
fruit.
we're like, Kim's like, yes. So he came in and got us.
Yep.
We went out.
And we picked some fresh grapefruits, fresh tangerines.
And fresh fig.
Yeah, and fresh figs too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
One, I didn't know they grew on a tree.
I didn't either.
So that was neat. Interesting. And real quick, Isaac showed up way early, we had 3 hours to go before the show.
Yeah.
So he showed up and I let him know we were going late.
Yeah.
But anyways, Nicole's in the chat.
Yes, I said hello.
Yeah. I was gonna take care of your mental health. Give yourself self-love. Exactly. It was actually not the mental health part of it for us. It was just we both woke up this morning not feeling well. I mean, just not feeling 100% health-wise. Like we were getting sick, but mainly because we've been down. I mean, I know this is crazy for everyone else is up north because they're freezing their socks off and dealing with snow and all that crap. But last 2 days we've been 39 and 37 for our lows.
Yeah, which is real cold for here.
Freaking cold for here. Where you going?
I have to readjust. My legs are falling asleep already.
But that's why you got the steps.
I got them on there. And it's the way I'm sitting on the chair that they're falling asleep.
You must be probably sitting too far back on that chair.
Most likely.
But anyways, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight because, I've got to hit the banner.
Yeah.
I forgot. I actually got a banner again this week. And we are talking, it's a Christmas Carol.
Yes, yes, we are.
And it's a Hallmark movie.
It is.
But before we do that, let's go ahead and get on the other side of the show so we can take care of some business. And before we do that, it is time for the intro for this week.
Yes.
You ready?
Ready.
Everybody else ready? Here we go. Welcome to Use and Abuse. I'm Scott.
I'm Kim.
And this is episode 181. And again, we're talking, it's Christmas Carol. And yeah, we love that.
Oh. Where do we get the milk and cookies?
I don't know. Where you get milk and cookies, Isaac? How you doing, brother?
Hello, Isaac.
All right. So, but before we do, what do you want to talk about? Anything you want to talk about?
No, yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, because you got something last Friday.
Yes, I did.
I came home with a present for you.
Yes, you did.
And we know how I deal with presents. I just hand them to you.
Yes.
I strip it of wrapping and all that bull crap. Just here, have it.
Yes.
What are you doing?
There.
Really?
Watching the
Really?
chat.
Really?
Yes, I'm watching the chat.
Oh, yeah? Where's the chat going?
Chat's not going anyway.
By the way, when it's like 8 o'clock our time, I'm afraid sometimes what Kim might do.
What?
So just so you know, this could become used and abused after dark.
Oh, I'll be good. Yeah, that's true. I may not be good.
You be good. Right. All right. Anyways, what'd you get?
I got a baby Grogu in a hover pram. You're closer to the camera.
I know you're short.
I am. In his hover pram that he puts down when.
Yeah, I don't like my fingers being there.
Yep. Oh,
What?
he stayed up.
Yeah. But yeah, I got her a little baby Grogu.
Yes.
With a hover pram.
Yes.
What the fuck was I thinking?
That was cute too.
Nicole says awesome.
Yes.
I know, because I look at stuff like that and I'm like, oh, that'd be good for my wife.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, you ready to get on?
Yes.
Get to the business part
Yes.
of this. And we don't expect this to be a very long show.
No,
So
we don't.
mainly because we ain't got a lot of stuff. I mean, what did we do last week? Nothing? Anything?
No, not really.
Nothing I can think of.
Yeah, nothing I can think of either.
But anyways, all right.
So,
Let's get on with business.
thank you to our Patreons, Luna Girl, Dragon Buddy, Don Dellis, Nooch Solsky, Nicholas Schaefer, Steve Long, Hannah, Mikey Brinley, and Case.
And if you'd like to join our Patreon, go to patreon.com/usedabusedpod. And I know I keep talking about once in a while, I'll say what I'm planning on doing. Me and Kim were thinking how we used to do this as a music podcast.
Yes.
That we might start, we were thinking maybe in 2023 to start doing some extra videos for Patreon where we, grab a record like one we just got or something and talk about it, especially if it's something we've heard of or, listen to.
Yeah.
But not do like we did in the beginning of the show.
No.
Not where we break down every friggin' song and whatnot, but talk about, like, Kim will take a couple songs and give what she thinks her meaning is, and we'll just talk about the album itself.
Yep. Yeah.
Right? Something like that.
Yep.
So that's what we're hopefully we'll be coming up with in 2023.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I say hopefully because every time I think we're going to do something,
I know.
It don't work.
I know. Something comes up.
Anyways, again, if you want to join our Patreon to help the show out, right now, well, the only tier we have is $5.
Yes.
So, less than Starbucks coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
That's less than a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's very sad.
Anyways, search
for Used and Abused Pod today on all your favorite podcasting apps, including
apps.
Podcast apps, including Apple, Google, Audible, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. And
please get your shit together.
I do need to get my shit together.
Don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and click that bell to be notified when we go live.
You can find Used and Abused Pod on Facebook, the Gram, and Twitter.
Do I just need to go change that right now?
No.
I can change it while we're doing this.
Why?
Just because you keep calling it the Gram, because DB calls it the Gram. So
Instagram.
we'll just call it the Gram. We'll just change it right now. We'll change it while we're live.
Doing it live.
Yeah, that's why it's nice about having a wireless keyboard.
Yes, we're doing it live.
No,
you can keep it Instagram. Nope. Yes.
this shit live.
Yeah, I know you do. You can find Used and Abused Pod on Facebook, the Gram, and Twitter. You can email us at usedandabusedpod@gmail.com.
Oh, sorry.
Our website is usedabusedpod.com. There you can find links to all of our episodes, links to our YouTube videos, replays of our live shows, links to our merch store, and link to our Patreon under the donate button.
Sorry, my hands are full.
No, I figured that. I was just going on, see if I could read it.
My mic's muted too, so
You can leave us a message and also click subscribe to be notified by email when new audio-only episodes are available.
you can leave us a voicemail and it just call us at 928-719-0749.
Yes. Go to tpublic.com and search for Used Abused Pod, all lowercase. For our merch store, there are t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, face masks, onesies, coffee mugs, and etc. And we do need to get new designs up there.
Right. We're a proud member of the Red 5 Network. There is a website, red5network.com, to find more exciting podcasts. But from what I understand, it's not updated, but want the updated list of the Red 5 Network podcast, go to bio.link/red5. Again, earlier tonight, Rogue One Radio just went before us. They had a wonderful show where they chose Christmas movies out of a hat.
Yeah.
And talked about them.
Yep.
And of course, I made it known that I had never seen It's a Wonderful Life, or actually, here's the ones I know are like popular in your family has watched. It's a Wonderful Life, any version of Miracle on 34th Street, and that other one, Mr. Kruger's Christmas. Yeah, that one. I've never seen any of those.
Yeah, those are basically holiday staples in our home.
Yep. But anyways, yeah, go to bio.link/red5 and you'll find all the other exciting podcasts with the Red 5 Network.
Yes. Red 5 Network Gaming, bio.link/red5 gaming.
Right, which I understand is still under construction.
Yes.
Check out the Cantina family. So last night on the Sidebar Cantina. Of course, they're live every Monday night on YouTube at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. They are also part of the Red 5 Network. However, last night, they got into a discussion about how to prepare balls. And we're talking baseballs, footballs, whatnot. But the way Dave said it, I knew I'd get you. Exactly. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned to the Sidebar Cantina every Monday night, because you never know what might be brought up.
Yeah, you never know.
Not only in the chat, but also on the show itself.
That's right.
As always, ATSW, the Escape Pod, live every Pantless Wednesday on YouTube. I need to fix that one too at 7:05 p.m. Eastern. I think tomorrow night they're speaking a little about Eminem.
They are.
Con bum. I wish I would have been reached out to. I could have came up. I got at least a top 5.
I know you do.
I could probably even come up with a top 10.
I know you can.
But anyways, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, Brady. What the hell?
I know.
Orange and Fett Show on Spotify and YouTube, and they just released their latest episode.
Yeah, A Christmas Story Christmas. Yep.
So, and then they had one just before it. They tried to record, lost all their audio.
Yes, they did.
But yeah, their latest one is A Christmas Story Christmas, which we covered last week with Nicole.
We did. Very, very good movie.
Yes. Sweet Studios, Big Sweet's Excellent Adventure, and Tactical Suite, only on YouTube.
Yep.
And also, check out Explicit Noise.
Yes.
Which is Swede's high school band.
Yeah, Swede's high school band.
And they are kicking it and rocking it.
Yes. Also on YouTube is Layman's Terms.
Yes. Keith Layman.
Also, yeah.
And also,
so Stranger Things Has Happened is also on YouTube. But they are, I believe, Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night. If the show goes this week, it will be season 2, episode 7.
Yes.
Again, that show is, if they can get it recorded.
Yes.
They record it like on a Thursday night, and then Lunar Girl's always in the chat, and Don pops up in the chat too
once in a while.
During the live show or the premiere, what is considered the premiere of the live show.
Yeah.
But if they can't do it, then they don't do it, and then they come back the next week with it.
Yes.
You know,
Yep.
whenever they can get to it. And speaking of Winter Girl, I know she'll hear this either through the rewatching it in the mornings or watching the rest of the or listening to it, because like right after we get done, I will be uploading for a release at midnight our time.
Yes.
So 2 a.m. Eastern, the audio version of this show will come out. And I know her oldest is coming home.
Yes, she is.
Right now, I know originally we were talking about doing Wednesday at the end of the month, but right now I just want to let her have time with her daughter.
Yes.
You know, she hasn't seen her in forever. And with that also being said, she's got to pass the whole time her daughter's there. She don't need to come on the show.
Exactly.
She don't need to do the Red Fly Happening.
No.
You know, we'll pimp whatever we can.
Yes.
That we know. I mean, normally we go before Rogue One, so we know what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which again, they had a great show tonight.
Yes, they did. They had an excellent show.
But like next week, we will be on before them.
Yes, we will.
Like it's supposed to be.
Yes.
That way we're not confusing Steve.
No, we're not confusing Steve at all.
I mean, it's all confusion. But as always, a reminder, all links are in the show notes pinned to the top of our Twitter page. And go to bio.link/usedabusedpod.
And if you are an audio only listener, please consider joining us on Tuesday nights at 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Eastern.
Nicole's recommending I watch them.
Okay.
Kim's like, oh, good.
Yeah, well, I honestly can say out of all of the Miracle on 34th Streets I've seen, my favorite's the one that was made in 94. So
it's about like saying tomato.
Yeah. They each have their good, you know.
Nice, Isaac.
Ho.
I would have loved to see Charlie live.
Yeah.
All right. Ready to get on to this?
Yes.
It's Chris. I always want to say it's A Christmas Carol.
No, it's called It's Christmas Carol.
Right. Starring
Carrie Fisher.
Well, actually, no, it's not. She's co-starring it.
Yes, she's co-starring, but she's one of the co-stars of it.
Right. It is actually starring. God, I'm probably going to fuck up her name too. Emmanuelle Vaugier, Carrie Fisher, and what was that other dude's name? Carson Kressley.
Okay.
Kressley, my bad.
Kressley?
Yeah, so we're going to give you... Okay, so let's talk about this movie. First of all, it's a Hallmark movie.
Yes, it is.
The only reason why Kim got me to watch it was because of Carrie Fisher.
Yes, I told him Carrie Fisher was in it.
Now, mind you, I'm gonna sit here and say I don't actually hate Hallmark movies.
I know.
Because there was one year when I went, the year Brinley was born, and I was in Nevada, and your mom actually watched part of Christmas in the Smokies, I think it is.
Yeah, it was Christmas in the Smokies.
And when I got home, we looked it up, and I think it was actually on Netflix or something.
It was.
And we watched it there, and you liked it.
I did, yes.
But
yeah,
I usually don't like really. I mean, Hallmark movies go on. I will go down and read books,
I know,
or I will disappear.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch a lot of them.
I know. You won't put me through the Hallmark Channel of the holidays.
No, I won't. I won't do that.
Anyways, so of course I'm gonna read their little plot they have here. Really, nobody's got a decent synopsis, so we're just gonna hit the plot real quick, Kim. And I mean, it will be real quick because it is very.
But yeah, it's a short plot.
Yeah. It's Christmas Eve in Chicago.
Yes, it is.
Chi-Town.
Yes, it is.
And a heartless tyrant publishing executive, Carol, is haunted by her death. Oh, wait, because that's the first one. Her dead ex-boss, who's a ghost. Okay. The next one talks the story of of driven, heartless publishing executive Carol Huffler, who on Christmas Eve is visited by the ghost of her former boss, Eve. Eve tells Carol that she has lost sight of the things that are truly important in life, that she is there to show her the errors of her ways.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Eve explains that normally there would be 3 ghosts for the job, but due to budget cutbacks, she is in charge of Carol's journey through her past, present, and double future.
Yes. Yes. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say double
Oh.
future. What?
Awesome. Nicole's parents saw the movie with Carrie Fisher was coming to Hallmark, and they were the ones that put it on for her.
Nice.
So.
So we'll talk about Carol Huffler.
Oh my gosh! I can
Okay,
tell you.
holy, Kim. Are you okay?
Yes, I just.
Here, I'll run the mouse. Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm pretty sure I made a good impression on you right at the beginning of this movie.
Yeah, you did.
Because so she gets out of her cab.
Yes.
Walks towards her office. Calls her her right hand person,
Yes.
Kendra.
Yes.
And tells her to get everyone in the friggin' meeting now because the meeting is now.
Yes.
Which is hilarious because the guy, Carson, the guy he plays Fred, once he hears that the meeting is now, he freaking passes out.
He did. That was so funny.
That guy is hilarious. I like him.
I
I do
know.
like him as an actor.
I did.
But anyways, the first words out of my mouth was, "Damn, she's a bitch."
Yeah.
And Kim's like, "Give it a chance, watch it." I'm like, "No, she's a fucking bitch."
Yeah, I did. I said, give it time.
But
So
as Kim knows, when we watch movies, I will make my point across at home, I make my point across. If we're in the theater, I will be quiet.
yes, you'll wait till we get home to let me know.
Right. And that's how I've always been, you know.
Yeah.
So she gets there, tells them they do not
Okay.
have Christmas Day off.
Nope, they don't.
So they go,
They have the meeting, and she's discussing different little topics, and the guy and Fred don't have his topic ready.
but Kendra saves his ass.
Yeah. So
And then she says, "Okay, meeting adjourned." One gal comes up and proposes a book to her that she thinks is
it's a classic.
going to be the next bestseller, you know, or great read.
Yep.
And she fires her on the spot.
Yes, she
Because
does.
this lady is part of the classics department.
Yeah.
And should not be shoving, you know, to giving her new books.
I know. I think her name was Diane or something. I can't remember.
Oh, fuck. What was her name? Of course you do that to me.
I know. I'm good that way.
You try to be.
I know.
What are you doing?
Blake just joined us.
Hey, Blake.
So I just said hello to Blake.
Well, you know, you can say it over the air too.
Well, I know. But I usually put it in the chat.
Was it Tanya?
Huh?
Tanya?
Tanya. That was one. Yes, Tanya.
Okay.
Tanya was her name. She started fighting to have this book published, and Carol didn't like it.
She fired her ass on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, fired. Yeah, fired.
So, of course, what's the next words that comes out of Scott's mouth? That bitch is a fucking bitch.
Yes, and I kept telling
And she's
you.
all, give it time. I'm like, give it time. Oh, she gets hit by a car.
Yeah, I told you to.
I mean, at that point, I was this is supposed to be a Hallmark movie. I'm thinking, okay, well, they've already
any Hallmark movie.
they've already pissed me off on this one.
Any Hallmark movie that you watch has to have a evil side and a good side.
Oh Lord Almighty, was this fucking Disney?
No,
Because it sounds like Disney.
Because there's a lot of Hallmark.
Let me think here. We got Snow White. Isn't there like an evil witch? Oh yes, there is.
Yes, there's an evil villain or villainous in
all the Disney Cinderella. Is there somebody evil in Cinderella?
Yeah.
How about Sleeping Beauty?
Yes.
Excuse me, Marine Corps. I did not ask you to fly over my house at this moment.
I know.
I pay your taxes.
I know.
I pay taxes. You're wasting my fuel.
I know.
Just joking.
Yeah. It's an adaptation of A Christmas Carol. Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, Nicole wants to jump ahead. So let's jump ahead. We're going to jump ahead to this soundbite. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait a second. I know this story.
Yes? You do?
Yeah. It's Christmas Eve, and you've come to warn me that I'm squandering my life. Oh, what's it called?
Miracle on 34th Street?
No.
Well, it's a Wonderful Life.
No.
Not Star Wars.
No. A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Oh.
Okay, so when that, I mean, we just jumped way the fuck ahead in this movie.
Not really, because
Okay, well, hang on, because we haven't even talked about Eve coming yet.
no, because she
But-
goes to a publisher's party that night.
Right. For those of you that saw the opening, there was a picture where it showed, because eventually so when Eve does show up, Carol runs out of the building or runs out of the bar
Yes.
onto the street right into the 1985 exactly.
Yes. So
And
when,
across the street on the marquee for the theater was Back to the Future.
yes, but let's back up just a teeny tiny bit.
Well, okay.
This
Are you controlling the show or am I? No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna get beat tonight, just so y'all know. I'm gonna put makeup on next week to hide all my bruises.
she is at a publisher's party that night. She comes across her old
Oh, dude, she was
boyfriend.
set up on that.
She was.
Whoever that gal was,
Yeah.
His agent set her ass
Yes.
up.
Yes, his agent came and talked to Carol
But his-
about
But his
the book.
agent, but his agent didn't know that they were once a thing,
I know. They
which was even better.
Yes. So she sets him up. They go hello, and she goes hello.
I need to get a sound back.
Yeah, you do.
Beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep.
And so the publisher says, "Wait, you two know each other?" Yes. So then the publisher's out of here. She goes to another part of the party, and he's explaining that he has written a book and wanted to let her know. And she says, "What, you want me to read it?" And he says, "No." And so I can't remember the whole conversation, but anyway, it ends up the whole conversation about this book and about her either reading it or not reading his
Right.
book. And at that time, she says, "Excuse me," goes into the powder room or the ladies' room.
Powder
And-
room? Powder? What the fuck?
It was a one time called a powder room for the ladies
Y'all bunch of, oh my God.
because
Never
they
mind.
used to powder their noses.
Oh, good Lord Almighty. No wonder it takes y'all fucking forever to come out of there then. Oh, I touch on my makeup.
That's what it was originally for.
Good God. Not only you guys take 14 hours to get ready for a night out, then you gotta go to the powder room while you're there to touch it up.
Exactly.
Good Lord Almighty.
Anyway, so she's
Ban all makeup. Oh, yeah. Nope, never mind. Sorry, Danny. I was joking, Danny. I'm talking about comment. Speaking of which, I'm gonna sidebar this fucking show right now.
okay.
Because you know what we forgot to do?
What?
Congratulate Danny.
Oh
on
yeah.
Comics and cosmetics.
Yeah.
She kicked Red 5 to the curb and moved on up. No, she's joking.
No, she didn't.
But she moved up. She moved up.
did.
She's moved up into a new network.
She has.
The
barn.
The barn.
Yes, the barn.
The barn.
Yeah.
The barn.
Yeah, she made that announcement on Sunday.
She did. And we are more than happy for her.
Yes, we
and
are.
Of course, we're still going to watch the show.
Yeah, we're gonna tune into them every Sunday.
As long as we're not in the middle of watching the friggin' race
Yes, but
or the
right
Super Bowl.
or the Super Bowl. That's the only other thing that the powder room was an elegant term for the bathroom. Restroom.
Why
See?
can't we do? Oh my Lord! I almost think I just send Nicole a friggin' link and say, "Here, come on board."
Anyway, so she heads to the
We'll
powder.
go back to back weeks with Nicole.
So she headed for the powder room, and sitting in the powder room, looking in the mirror, touching her lipstick up, and Eve comes to see her.
Yes.
Yes. So she walks, she says, You're just my dreamer.
Speaking of which, Eve is played by Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, Eve is played by Carrie Fisher. So then something about a dream or something. So she walks out and everything's gone.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. She goes back out in the bar after
Uh-huh.
having this conversation with Eve and is like, no,
Yeah.
There's no one in this. I mean, the
Nothing.
bar is
It's
empty.
empty. It's not even the same
There-
building.
Well, no,
It's the same building, but it hadn't been remodeled to.
So she runs down. She runs out the door,
yeah.
and boom, right into 1985.
Yeah. And into the telephone pole.
No, she didn't go in the telephone pole yet. Because then they showed the dude with the newspaper that said something about Reagan.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Reagan appointed Sandra Day O'Connor.
Yeah. And then she says, "Are you gonna throw up?" Most people throw up.
Right. Yeah, that's what Eve was saying to Carol. And then she decides she runs and smack dab in the pole and knocks herself out.
Yes, she does.
Which was freaking hilarious.
Uh-huh.
So when she comes to, she bull crap, runs back in the building.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden now we're in the, I guess they're saying that building might have been the department store.
Yeah.
Her mom worked at, or because she went in the new door, it automatically went to a
No, it was
department store.
Yeah, it was I don't I think she went back, go back into the same door. I'm not sure. Gentlemen probably yeah, true.
Anyways, Ray, go ahead. What did Nicole say?
Gentlemen probably preferred the more elegant terms than including ladies.
Right. She was talking about the powder room.
Yes, I know. So then the next thing you see.
You think maybe that might be where where the term, never mind. You know what I was going to go with, don't you?
Yeah.
Fucking Jim Cornette says it all the time.
I know.
Especially when he's talking about AEW, All Elite Wrestling, and some of those guys like Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
You know, guy go powder their pussy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what happens when we go late at night.
I know.
We go way off the fucking rails.
Yes, we do.
So just so you know, Shanty, you ever want something scared about the dark? Be prepared. To be scared. Anyways, all right. Anyways, so she runs into this. Well, ends up being like a little department store or department store
that where her mom worked.
Right.
On a Christmas Eve.
Right, and we found out her mom was only temporary.
Yes.
And would always take Carol with her.
Yes.
But Carol's always reading a book out of the way.
Uh-huh.
Dude, when that frigging guy came up, the owner,
and
said, "Here's your pay."
Yeah.
I was like, well, I said something to you guys. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. I don't know if that really did. I mean, again, I don't know what they did in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I know, like, when we worked at like Burlington coat factory in
even Walmart.
in the early 2000s or late 2000 or
it was
2000 to 2010s.
Yeah.
Our temps stayed on until after New Year's.
Yeah, they did.
And then some of them we would actually keep on until, because we would usually do our inventory real quick after that.
Yeah.
So we would keep them on board for inventory.
Yeah. I mean, we get through with Christmas, get everything.
It's Christmas Eve. He's like, "You're done," or your shift's over. Here's your final check.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
Yeah. It's like, whoa.
Right. And then she's asking if there's an opening, but there's not.
Yeah.
And what was that thing she told her daughter? What was that saying? Live to work. Live to work
and work to live, or something like that.
Oh God, I can't remember it now.
I can't either.
It was, yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? I got IMDb up.
Yes.
Let me look at here real quick. You go ahead and keep talking.
Well,
so she gets done with that one.
And then they end up going into the library.
No, it was a bookstore.
It was a bookstore. Sorry. Goes into the bookstore at her first visit. And yes, if you noticed, there is a Star Wars book in there.
Right. It was in the opening thing.
Yes.
I don't have the pictures. Up like a normal.
That's okay. But it was in the opening that was going across the screen. Yes, seen the part of that scene, and it did have that Star Wars book in it. And she was looking at a book that she had read and liked, and then in comes Ben and to turn a book back and ask, and the bookstore keeper or the bookstore clerk says there was books in the back like of Twain and all classical writers. Then he goes down, and they meet and start talking classic books, and she likes classic books and
Yeah.
he likes classic books, and they just hit it off. And that's when Eve says that something about that's love Carol or something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, she said something along those lines and asked what happened to it. And then after that,
Yeah.
they spring forward and
Right, because they go to their her and Ben's first apartment
Oh,
when they first moved in.
yeah. And
that's when Carol gave him a
typewriter, a Remington typewriter.
This I love you on it. She typed I love you on it.
Yep. And so yeah. So Carol says, here's the typewriter to do your book. Let's start now. And then
he wrote chapter 1.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, and then that's kind of where it stayed. I thought, okay, well, maybe this is the book he wrote.
Yeah.
Then we jump forward.
To another Christmas in the same apartment where she's now working for Eve.
No, I mean, is she working for Eve? Or, yeah, she is working for Eve.
She is working for Eve. Yes.
I thought it was right after Eve died.
No, Eve's still alive at this point. So she's still working with Eve, and she starts telling him about all of the debt and accounting and stuff.
All the stuff that Eve's doing wrong.
And he says, really? And I can't remember what else he says. But anyway,
they end up in an argument.
Yeah, they end up in an argument, and he walks out. And
this is where Carol gets dumb. She's done with Eve.
Yeah, she's like,
so she storms out the friggin' front door.
And then comes back in
through the closet.
This happens.
Run back in, goes back in the closet, come right back through the front door. Oh, they do this like 3 or 4 friggin' times.
Yeah, 3 or 4
which
times.
is hilarious.
It is.
And then finally she's like, okay, I'm gonna jump out. She's gonna jump out the window.
Yes.
And then she lands in the future.
Yes.
So actually there's 3 futures.
Yeah.
Now that I think about this.
No.
This one's a present.
Yes, this is a present.
Because they landed in a bar where 3 of her employees are doing a revolution.
Yes. They're doing a revolution. Yes.
That's how the dude says it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they want to do their own bookstore.
No, they want to do their own publishing company.
Yeah, their own publishing company and leave Carol with egg on her face.
Right. And to do it, they're literally calling all of
the
publishers, all the authors to get them off of Carol, off the publishing company, the current one.
Yeah. And then you see that, and that stays on there.
Right. And then we go to Carol's home.
Yes.
And then that's where I'll play it again. We have this back and forth with Carol.
Yes, we do.
And again, I'll play that again, that soundbite, because I'm sorry, I popped. When they went through this and Carrie Fisher said Star Wars,
I know,
I busted up laughing.
I know.
I'm like, okay, first of all, we already had a placement of a Star Wars book, because that's the first thing I noticed.
Oh yes, that's exactly.
I mean, Kim's like, where? And I hit pause. I'm like, right there.
Yeah.
She had never seen it in the shot.
No, I wasn't.
Boom. I looked. They're like, oh my gosh, there's a Star Wars book there.
Yeah.
And that was in the bookstore. And then fast forward to this point, and now so we're talking about where Carol's trying to name what book or movie they're doing, that this is based on. And again, when Carrie Fisher says Star Wars, I bust up laughing.
I know.
Wait a second. I know this story.
Yes? You do?
Yeah. It's Christmas Eve, and you've come to warn me that I'm squandering my life. Oh, what's it called?
Miracle on 34th Street?
No.
Well, it's a Wonderful Life.
No.
Not Star Wars.
No. A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Oh.
Which is funny. Now, I didn't record the rest of it, but the rest of it goes on like this. Eve then says, spirits have been coming down here to help people for generations. Chuck was just the first person to write it down. Carol replies, did you just say Chuck as in Dickens? Eve replies, you know what? Nice guy. Obviously a fantastic writer. But he had a tendency to exaggerate things, like 3 ghosts instead of 1, or a turkey instead of a slab of mutton.
Yes, exactly. So then she also ends up going up to her room too, and looking at all the books, because her mom.
No. This is at her place. This isn't at her mom's place yet.
Yeah.
And finally, so um yeah, so then they leave. I might have jumped a little bit there, I don't know. But eventually there's another point. Or no, is this when Carol leaves her?
No, this is not when Carol leaves
So
her.
where do they go next?
So they're actually in the future, so they visit her house first,
Or her mom's
or her mom's
right.
house,
Yeah, they
and
do
her
go.
bedroom.
And it's like that present Christmas again.
Yes, it is still in the present. This is all part of after they left the bar.
Right.
And they go downstairs, and all her mom wants was just Carol to be over for Christmas, because Carol has never been over for Christmas. And all the time that she has made it big with this company. So then Gloria gives her the Christmas gift, which is a picture of her and Carol in front of the Christmas tree. Then they go over to Tanya's house, and they look into Tanya's window, and she's helping her kids set out milk and cookies for Santa and carrots for the reindeer, because Tanya told her
That's
told
right,
her
that's right.
kids, well, the reindeer need snacks too. So
I feel they tried to make the character Carol based both on Scrooge, but also Devil Wears Prada, Miranda.
yes, I agree.
The way she walks in, how people are scared of her. Okay, well,
Yeah, I agree.
Scrooge, yeah, I mean, again, it is based off, this whole movie is based off
Yeah.
of Christmas Carol. Obviously, it's a Hallmark version of it, as far as,
Yeah.
I guess I'll admit another one, Nicholas go,
Yeah.
I've never seen Devil Wears Prada.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, so I know what she's talking about. I haven't seen it clear through though, but I have seen bits
There's a
and
lot of movies
pieces.
I haven't fucking seen.
So
I'll admit it.
yeah.
There's lots of movies I haven't seen.
Oh, I know.
Like, hey, I heard there's this really cool movie called The Phantom Menace.
I've watched that one. I'm sure you have too.
No, what is it? I'm joking. She's about to smack me.
Like there is a line of look alive. And I believe it's in The Devil Wears Prada.
Cool.
Yes. So anyway, they go to Tanya's house, and
The Grinch.
no, we're not. That's the wrong movie. So the reindeer gets carrots, Santa gets milk and cookies, and they have a letter written to Santa. And so no, we're not doing that either. So Tanya sends her kids to bed, and that's when she goes to the cabinet, the cabinet or closet or whatever it is, and gets the presents. And there, it's a very
Right, because they're looking outside the door or outside
Yeah.
the window, and this is where Eve lets Carol know that she's going to return the presents
yeah,
because she's got to be, pinching money because she just got fired
yeah,
by her.
yeah, exactly. So then this is the part you're thinking of.
This is where they
They end up back at her place. Yes,
Eve's apartment,
yes,
and Carol doesn't show up right away.
No.
So then Carol's looking up,
Looking up on the computer. She's right about this whole situation.
being a Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Right. So she's looking up. Okay, goes to Christmas past, present.
Yeah.
And now future.
Yes.
And here
comes Eve.
Dude, you know what they should have fucking done here?
It looked like a Jedi cloak to me.
That's where I was going. They should have literally had fucking Carrie Fisher turn on one of the fucking toy light up fucking lightsabers as she's coming down the fucking. I would have, but that'd been just another Easter egg for my Star Wars brain.
Yeah, I know, but it did. It looked like there's a Christmas Carol Lego set. Oh,
wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
probably a Lego set for everything.
Yeah, so she comes down in this Jedi looking cloak thing.
Well, she's supposed to be the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, she's supposed to be
Death.
She's supposed to be the Grim Reaper or Death. And she comes down the stairs, and she takes the cloak off, and all she says, "Did you miss me?"
No, she asked her. No, because remember, Carol finally turned around.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Were you scared?"
Yeah.
A little bit, or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, yeah, I'm like, I already knew it was gonna be obviously be Carrie Fisher coming down. It's like, dude, right now it'd be so fucking cool if she popped a fucking Jedi fucking,
Yeah.
a lightsaber on.
Yes.
Just I mean, like I said, you want the fucking toy light up ones.
Yeah.
I just thought that would be cool, but that's just me because I'm a Star Wars
Yeah.
fan.
And this is where she sees two different futures. Eve shows her two different futures. One,
Right. She's always are happy ever after one.
yes, where her and Ben ended up getting married.
Whoa.
Ben says, "Thank you for giving me a second chance," and they end up with 3 kids. And Carol says, "Is this my future?"
But it's the one thing they didn't show.
What? Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like when they came up on Prime, because this is on Prime Video,
Yeah.
Amazon Prime. It's like 13 plus, and it gave all these things, including sexual themes. And I'm like, where?
Yeah, I didn't.
There was no sexual. I mean,
No, there wasn't. There wasn't at all. And so she says, "No, this is just door number 1."
Yeah.
And then they go
Like, let's make a deal, motherfucker.
Yeah. So she says, "Now door number 2." And she's at the graveyard with
It's fucking pouring down. Okay, so this is what's friggin' hilarious, right?
Yes.
Like when Scrooge does this shit, he's not actually feeling the elements.
No.
You do realize it just fucking popped. Suck it.
Sorry, I got thirsty.
Did you hear that fucking pop?
Yeah, I did.
Good Lord.
I didn't mean for it to pop.
So, yeah, should we get to the graveyard?
And
Eve's got a fucking
all it says is,
umbrella.
yeah, Eve's got an umbrella. And Carol's getting soaked in front of this grave. And it says her name on it.
No
and
date.
No date. And
Then I'll have to, because then he goes like, what, no date? I mean, Carol goes, what, no date? And Eve's like, I'll have to kill you then.
if I told you.
Right. I'm like, okay, there we go. We got to get that line in there.
Yeah. And so they're at this grave and she's looking and the funeral's over, but nobody came.
One person came.
And well, that's when Eve says, yes, one person came and in come Kendra. Well, at this point is when she realizes Kendra
Is now her.
Is
now
now
boss.
her.
Is now the boss
Yeah.
of the publishing company.
Yes.
Which means she survived the takeover.
Yes. Because Carol fired everybody else.
Well, no, it wasn't just that. I mean, she survived obviously with lawyers and crap like that. She survived the takeover that the 3 tried to do.
Yeah.
And then she fired everyone but Kendra.
Yeah.
And now Kendra is now taking over Carol's position.
And is just like Carol.
And literally says, I would have gotten you flowers, but I know you hated them.
Yeah.
And not even more than 2 seconds after getting there, her phone rings and I'm in a meeting.
Yeah.
I'm leaving right now.
Yeah.
And and that's when Eagles remind you of anybody.
Yeah.
And
a chip off the old shoulder, I think is what she said.
so then Carol starts, and Eve, I don't remember what else she says to her, but then she starts walking off. Eve does.
Yes, she does.
And Carol's yelling at her, "Oh, I need help. Somebody, you need to show me.
Yeah.
Show me."
Oh, Carol asked her, what can I do to change? What is the steps?
Right.
And Eve says, that's up to you.
Right. And then that's when she started walking off and never replied to her at all.
No.
And then disappeared.
Yes, she did.
And then we go
back to
goes back to night. We see night and goes to daytime.
Yes.
And now we're in Carol's room as she wakes up.
Yes. And
that Christmas morning.
And the first call she makes is, I can't remember to who, but she has to ask what day it is.
I think she just called downstairs.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Probably to the doorman,
Yeah. To ask.
Obviously, she lives in one of those high
penthouses.
Places in Chicago.
Penthouses.
I mean, everybody in Chicago's got a doorman, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure of it. So then
Nicole right now going, I don't.
I know. So then she goes downstairs and she ends up at the publishing company.
Holy crap, Hannah Banana showed up.
Yes, she did. She says, I'm
doing the workout, but the kids are all hi, Case and Brenly.
Yeah, hi, Case and Brenly.
Hi. Papa's voice is all fucked up. It's her mom's fault. Blame your mom.
And-
Anyways,
so she's at the publishing company and setting things up, and you see her set things up, and these three are still wanting to do a revolution and ask who's in it. And so,
well, right, but they don't realize, they're telling Kendra either you're with us or you're not.
Yeah.
And they're walking down, and all of a sudden they're like commotion in the what was the conference room.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Carol comes out and
hands them a Christmas card, which she says this is an overdue.
Yeah, it's overdue. They're what bonuses, right?
Bonuses, yeah.
And then again,
no,
Fred.
not yet. Then she asks, I want to know. She says, I want every one of you to be a board member like I am.
Now, he fainted before this.
Okay.
Before she asked that, didn't he?
No, he fainted.
Okay.
I thought he fainted after.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, so she says, I want this company to go back to its roots. That's what it was. I want this company to go back to its roots.
That's when he passed out.
Yeah. And that's when he passed out. And then he comes to, and she says, I would like to have every one of you as board members. And she says, I would like to put, and then she says, after everybody agrees, she says, I like to put this to the board. 2 weeks Christmas vacation is the motion I want to put, and who's with me, and and so.
And then one of the other gals that was with Fred made a motion to keep Carol as president.
President, yes. So both of them passed the board, and then that's when.
Then she went to her mom's.
Then she went to her mom's too, and in the process, she actually, I can't remember. But
oh no, she took Kendra. She went back to her office.
Yeah.
And then Kendra followed her in.
Yes.
Said, "Don't you dare break these people's heart."
Yeah, and Kendra said, and Carol says, "I'm not going to. I mean it."
And by the way,
I'm going to
give you a
year
your leave.
Well, she says, "I'm going to let you go." She says,
she said, "I'm gonna let you go," like she's getting fired.
Yeah, she says, "What? You're gonna fire me?" And Carol says, "No, I'm going to give you a year paid leave to go over to London with your boyfriend to start your writing." And then she says, "I thought you said not to build my life around a man." And Carol says, "You're building your life with a man."
Right.
And so she got granted the 1 year paid leave to go over to London to do what she wanted to do, because she wanted to be a writer. And all Kendra could say was, "How did you know that?" And she says, "That doesn't matter. You go and do what you want for a year." And then she does end up at her mom's house. Yes.
Yep.
And so.
And at this point, Gloria, who's been taking care of her mom.
Yes.
Her and her mom walk in, and all of a sudden
everything's decorated in the house.
Her mom realizes everything's decorated, and here comes walking out Carol.
Yes.
They pretty much talk, and while they're chatting,
Mom says, "I want to thank you for the gift," and Carol says, "I have something to say about that gift," and her mom says it doesn't matter.
Right. And then she says, "But I want to tell you about my dream I had last night."
Yeah, that you gave Ben another chance. Well, before she goes over to Ben's house.
Well, she's not going to Ben's house.
No, before she goes over to the sister's house, and I think
Ben's sister.
And I think even before she headed over to her mom's, she drops by Tanya's house, gives them gifts from her.
That was before before she went to the office.
Oh, okay.
She did that right after getting up, because she already gone over to Tanya's and asked. That was before she went and did the rest of the.
So after she got up, she went and got gifts for Tanya's 2 kids and her.
Oh, dude, that was hilarious,
and
because
by this time she had already skimmed the book, because she had skimmed it the night before.
Right.
And she asked Tanya.
No, no. She knocks on the door. Her Tanya's daughter answers the phone. "Are you the one that fired my mommy?"
Yeah.
"Yes, dear." Slam. Like, yeah, there you go.
And so she knocks again.
Little girl answers the door again. Slam.
Yeah. And then knocks again. This time Tanya answers. And she says, "What do you want?" And she says, "I brought these gifts for you and the kids."
Oh, then she tells you got 9 seconds, because that's what she did to her in the office.
Yeah, got 9
in the beginning.
Yeah, got 10 seconds. Yeah.
9, 8.
Yeah. And so
pretty much she told Tanya she loves the book.
Yeah.
and that she's going to bring her back with raise. And that's what Tanya actually said.
Yeah.
2 weeks vacation for everyone.
Yeah, that's right.
Christmas vacation. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, well, she had already granted it by that time.
No, she hadn't granted it yet. Because again,
yeah.
she went there before she went to the office first.
Yeah. So yeah, she went there before she went to the office, and she says yes. And then she asked her to come back because she wanted her to be her right hand on publishing this book.
Right.
That she had read. And Tanya said yes. Ben Solo.
No, not Ben Solo.
No.
No, but it's kind of ironic that, you know, we got Carrie Fisher in this movie, and the guy's name is Ben.
I know.
But I mean, this did come out, what was it, 2012?
I think so.
When about time Force Awakens came
Yeah.
out. Force Awakens came out later.
Yeah.
I was right down here when it came out, 2015, 2016.
2015. You were down here in 2015.
Yeah, because you came in 2016.
Yes. Billy Lord had her second baby, Carrie Fisher's second grandchild.
Right on.
Nice.
Cool. That's a sidebar moment.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of which, you know what we've got doing our sidebar moment?
What?
We've got to say happy belated birthday, happy belated 99th birthday to the one and the only Bob Barker.
Yeah.
99th birthday yesterday.
That's right.
Kicking in, I mean, still kicking it and everything. His longtime girlfriend said he only takes one medication,
Wow.
and that's for thyroid.
Wow.
So, Bob, hang on, buddy.
Yeah.
Next year, man, 100th.
Yeah.
Don't give it up yet. You know, we still got to take care of the pets.
Yeah.
Have them spayed and neutered, people.
That's right.
Anyways, sorry.
So.
Oh, look, announced today, Billy Lord. Billy Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Lord. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so she ends up.
thank you, Nicole.
Yeah, thank you. So she ends up going back, and then yes, back at her mom's, they start talking. She says, "I always like that Christmas," and then at that time she leaves, and Gloria comes in and says, "What? She's leaving?" And her mom says, "Yes, to go get her man."
Right, because
So-
her mom pretty much
Yeah,
told her to go get after him. So she goes over to the sisters,
yeah,
knocks on the door,
and asks if Ben
was there. And
she-
he'd already left.
nope.
Yes,
Oh yes, he'd already
he left
he
and left the
left.
typewriter behind.
Yeah, he did. And
Told the sisters, sell it.
Which I still think it was a setup.
Yeah,
and I'll-
probably.
Tell you why.
Whoa, hey, Ro.
Hey, Ro.
Not much.
So,
We're talking a little Hallmark movie with Carrie Fisher.
Dick Van Dyke's 97.
Oh, holy crap.
Crap. So,
Wow.
well, anyway, so she says no, he left early. He usually leaves
Right.
early. And then Carol asks if she could come
Hey,
in.
you know what? Can I stop you for a minute?
Yeah.
Since Rose in here, I want to play the soundbite. one more
Go
time.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Here's a soundbite from It's Christmas Carol.
Wait a second. I know this story.
Yes? You do?
Yeah. It's Christmas Eve, and you've come to warn me that I'm squandering my life. Oh, what's it called?
Miracle on 34th Street?
No.
Oh, it's a Wonderful Life.
No.
Not Star Wars.
No. A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Oh.
I love it. I will pop every time on that one. I love the fact that Carrie Fisher says not Star Wars.
Yeah, I did too. So,
I'm a geek that way. I know that.
hey, you're not the
I
only
mean,
one.
The fact that they had they showed a Star Wars book in this
Yeah.
and had Carrie Fisher said that.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you again.
No, that's fine. So she asks Ben's sister if she can go in and take a look at the typewriter. So she takes a look at the typewriter, and you see her typing something.
Right.
You don't know what it is, but she's typing it, and then she leaves.
She's getting ready to leave.
She's getting ready to leave, and as she opens the door,
There's
There's
Ben.
Ben. That's
Not
what-
Solo.
No, not Solo. So that's why I say it had to be a setup, because she had told the sister to go ahead and leave, and she would find her way out. Well, who knows if the sister called Ben to come back?
That's true, because the sister didn't
Yeah.
like no phone number.
Yeah.
No way, according to her, no way to get a hold of you. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm telling you, this is all bull crap
Yeah. Because she saw in her eyes what she saw in Ben's eyes the night before.
Right, because she had actually sat there when Carol and Eve, previous night when they were visiting, she noticed that, Ben still loved her.
Yeah. And so who's not to say that when Carol asked her to leave and go take care of her family, that she didn't call her brother, and then as she's walking out, there's her brother.
Graining.
Huh?
He was grinning.
Yeah, he was. He was grinning ear to ear. So who's to say that his sister didn't tell him that Carol was over to her house?
I would like to. I'm not finding information on that, Nicole. I would like to know that if it was planned or improvised, because I mean, I can understand doing the book. I mean, it's easy. You go to a bookstore, it's supposed to be roughly 2,000. Roughly 2,000. Yeah. So you go to a bookstore, and of course you're gonna have a Star Wars novel in the science fiction section.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, obviously it's sticking out a little bit to make it a little more obvious.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean that's fine, but yeah, I wonder that myself, Nicole, if that was actually
improvised, or if it was written in there.
Right.
And so then they
exactly, and it's not just a hashtag.
No, it's not. That's for sure. So then he comes in, and you see everybody gathered in. I believe it's still at it's at his sister's house.
Real quick, they first of all they agree. Yes. They got kissy,
and they agree to give each other another chance.
Kissy.
Yes, they did kissy, but they agree to give each other another chance. And then as the camera moves, you can see her mom, Gloria, his sister's family, him and Carol all around the table for Christmas, celebrating Christmas. And then as it comes back to the typewriter, you notice that what was typed was the end. So
right. Yeah. Just like those Disney movies.
I know.
Just like Snow White and Cinderella.
Yeah.
And Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything that Disney does has always got a happy ending.
Except for one.
What?
Except for one. And the only reason why it has a happy ending is because the two sisters got back together, and that's Frozen.
Never seen it. So Dean, there's another one Scott hasn't seen.
You'll have to see that one. That one's one that doesn't.
Okay.
And with the
Are we
prince
really
and a princess.
Do we really want to go all those movies Scott's got to see? Got to watch all the damn Marvels.
Well, you're not the only one. I got
to watch now thousands of Disney movies. They're cartoons. Let my grandchildren watch them, and then they can talk about them when they take over the podcast later. Oh God, my voice. Anyways, Kim, I guess the biggest question is
can I be the adopted redhead?
Yeah. Sure,
Isaac.
We'll just make sure we get you a pink bunny suit. I know Ralphie was blonde and not redhead, but figured what a clash.
And even in A Christmas Story, Christmas has still come back to haunt him.
Okay, yeah, you went there. Anyways, Kim, let's see. For ladies, would you recommend this movie?
Oh yeah, I would.
How about for men?
Yes.
You would?
Yes, I
would. Would you recommend it as? You wouldn't recommend it for like single men?
If they're into stuff like that, yeah.
If they're into sappy stuff,
yeah. If they're into,
I mean, yes, it's one of those perfect. Hallmark movies are pretty much those movies. They're great for couples to watch.
Yeah, but even if you're a single person,
okay. The only reason why, if I was single, the only reason why I would have even watched this if it came across my radar would have been because of Carrie Fisher.
Well, yeah.
That's the only reason why I would have ever watched it.
Yeah. So, but I mean, if you're into,
so for me, the movie started out really slow.
Yes.
Or it started out slow, mainly because, again, and this is what I got to remember too, there is a lot of character building.
There is.
There's building of Carol, her co-workers,
Yes.
and then, but
Yeah.
once it gets going in, I mean, like once it gets into where Eve shows up and
Yeah.
we're blasting through the past, the present, and the future, it's like,
futures,
whoa,
yeah.
it moves.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
Would I would recommend this for couples, yes. Because
Yes.
you're gonna have that moment.
Okay, Isaac.
Oh. Get off me!
Okay, Isaac.
What?
He says, I'll wear the pink bunny suit. For you, Scott.
Right on, brother. All right, cool. No, yeah, I mean, single men, yeah, I mean, you can watch it.
If you're into stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, if you're into the like chick flicks.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody's into it, but if you really get down to it, yes, it's a chick flick, but it also got the true meaning of Christmas too, which is family.
Right. Okay, yeah. Is it? Sure hell commercialism.
No, it's
I'm
not.
joking.
It's
Yes,
not.
I know it's family.
Yeah, it's family, and if you get right down to it, aside from the sappiness of it, it holds that meaning. I mean, you
Sap.
need.
Lots of sap.
Yeah, you need to be. Yeah, I mean, family is what the holidays are all about.
It's true. That is true. That is true.
So,
Just like right now, my grandkids are actually watching us,
I know.
which is crazy. Or our grandkids. I mean, I don't know why I just said mine. Like they're like mine. They're not yours, woman. They're mine. How dare you?
But
Right
yeah.
now, my daughter's about ready to freaking call me. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, anybody that can get by the sappiness, by the chick flick.
Oh, it's
thing,
easy to get by the sappiness and the chick flicks. I mean,
yeah, it's really, really a really good movie.
I mean, honestly, it's well acted. I mean, I
It
will say
is.
that much.
It
I think
is.
it's well acted. Even being a TV style movie is.
Mhm.
I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I'm having a hard time nowadays, where the TV movie, a lot of the TV or shows are starting to get more theatrical looking.
Yeah, they are.
Where it's like, okay, you guys are wasting this much money for a TV show
Yeah. Yeah.
when you're not really going to get a return on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just saying,
oh,
where's the return
I know.
on spending billions of dollars for a TV show versus a movie?
I don't know.
I mean, at least a movie, you're going to put it through the theaters. They're going to
Well-
get X amount of dollars there. And then you're going to turn around and sell it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Plus, they're going to get money from HBO, Showtime, all the other movie channels.
All over.
You know,
yeah.
They're going to get money from them.
Stars. Yeah.
Plus, they're going to make, whatever Netflix and all them have to pay to get these movies.
Yeah, that's true. Netflix, Prime, all of them.
Right. So, I mean,
Well, maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe that's why they do all these extreme things for TV made movies. Maybe
okay, but no. I'm not saying this movie is up there. This movie is filmed like a TV movie. The old school TV movies, TV movies of the 2012s. Before we got, I'll say Andor.
Yeah.
Or Mandalorian. I mean,
yeah.
those are friggin' well shot movies.
I know.
TV shows.
I know they are.
See, I'm already calling them movies because they look theatrical.
I know. You are correct, Isaac. You can turn maple sap into syrup, and it's perfect for pancakes. You are correct.
Sure. Amen. Or waffles.
Or waffles. Yeah, or French toast.
Lego Mago.
That's right.
French toast. Oh, God damn. You really had to bring up French toast.
I'm sorry.
Gosh, go make it now. Underlay woman. No, I'm just joking.
We are missing one ingredient.
Oh, damn it. Well, let's go find a chicken.
Okay, if you can find somebody that has chickens, I'll go in there and get the eggs.
There's a bunch of at our friend's house.
Dang it, I forgot to go kife the eggs.
Yeah, you did. See? Anyways, as a couple, we definitely highly recommend it.
Yes.
I enjoy it, but then again, I do enjoy chick flicks.
Yes.
I can say, I know I knock them a lot, but I do enjoy them. I mean, that's why part of the reason why next year we're going to do Overboard.
Yes.
And then the following week, we're going to do How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
10 days, yes.
Because there's kind of,
Also, yeah.
right. But I mean, I do enjoy chick flicks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got nothing to do with getting down pants later.
Oh, I know.
I mean, if they're really well written or whatnot and they're put together, I think they're okay.
Yeah, they are.
You know, I mean, it's just like, you know, I always tease to say I always get mad at Disney for giving people that, especially little girls, that that feeling of, oh, well, everything in life ends up happily ever after.
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah, okay, no,
that's true.
but you know, it's still cartoons.
Oh, that sounds good, Isaac. PB&J stuffed French toast.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, damn. Anyways, next week, Kim, what are we talking about? Do you know? Do you remember? Oh, you're drinking again.
Yes, I'm drinking again.
You fucking lush.
I am. Yes, I remember what we're doing. We're
I
doing.
took away the comments. I'm going to take this away, take that away, pop that away. And there we go. Okay.
Yes, we're doing the Apple TV movie Spirited with Ryan Reynolds.
And
fudge.
you're fucking kidding me. He played Ricky Bobby.
I know.
Really?
The name's escaping me.
Please get your shit together.
Will
Shit.
Ferrell?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
God.
Yeah, he played Elf too.
Oh, yeah, he played. Yeah, we talked about Elf last year.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, fuck. Just so you know, I'm wearing makeup next week and my beard's gone. I'm wearing makeup. You know why? I've got a lot of fucking bruises I gotta hide. I gotta feel I'm gonna get beat tonight, and not in a good way.
Smith.
Yes, man.
Actually, he has a new one coming out.
Actually, it's already. I think it's already out.
Yeah, it's already out. Will Smith does have
Excuse me. It's on
have
Apple Plus or Apple TV called Emancipation.
Yeah.
And we watched the trailer to that, and I want to see it. Anyways, I was gonna say about Spirited is I know for out of our two local theaters, the one Harkins 14 down at the mall actually has Spirited in the theaters this coming weekend.
Oh wow.
No, we're not going to it.
No, we got it on Apple TV. We'll watch it here at home.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if I know when we watched the trailer for the new Indiana Jones, I said, ooh, that might be something to go see in the theaters. Just because I've never seen an Indiana Jones in the theater.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we didn't in the 80s, we didn't live close enough to movies.
No,
we're an hour away both directions, but
and then if you really wanted a really, really good theater,
then you had to go to Salt Lake,
or
you had to go to Salt Lake or Reno.
Yeah, you had to go 4 hours east or
west.
No, 4 hours.
Either direction. It took 4 hours from Battle Mountain to Reno, 4 hours to Salt Lake.
Yeah. So 4 hours either east or west if you want a decent theater.
Right. And yeah. No, I swore up and down that I would never go step my foot into a theater again, even if a new Star Wars movie came out.
I know.
But I think I'm gonna be eating those words one of these days.
I'm sure you will.
Because I can't imagine me missing the Star Wars movie in a theater.
Yeah, I know. And with the new Indiana Jones, we can always wait till it comes out.
So no, because here's the thing, right? Indiana Jones, this is the fifth one, regardless of how it's written or whatnot, or acted or what all that crap. This is the last movie John Williams is doing.
Yes, it is.
So there's that last attempt to go hear his soundtrack.
Yes.
Blasting through a theater.
Yeah, through theater speakers. Yeah.
And then, of course, get the LP when it comes out.
Yes, exactly.
But anyways, yes, next week we're going to do Spirited. The week after that, like I said, we're going to, I know we were talking about doing Wednesday, but we're actually going to put that on the back burner. We are going to give Lunar Girl as much time she needs off to spend with her daughter, who's
Cass.
What you have to say her name.
So,
but she'll be flying in I think next week. So
yeah,
I want to give Lunar Girl a lot of time. Plus, we need to get her and DB on sometime next year, early on to do
for their Indiana Jones one.
Do Indiana Jones one because they are patrons of ours.
Yep.
Yeah. So got a lot of stuff coming up.
We do.
So we are going to do. Originally, we're going to go back to doing Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yes.
Both the soundtrack
And the
and the
movie.
movie.
Yes.
Because we were supposed to do that with Grease. Unfortunately, a phone call came in. We didn't get to do it.
And
You're fine.
Yeah, we won't even go there.
Well, it was like your first time taking over the show mid-show.
So
It was your first time taking over the show mid-show.
I know, but we
You're fine.
discussed the soundtrack
Right. But
the
you
whole day. We discussed it.
right, but you're looking at that like, I don't know when Scott's coming back.
So
Not realizing I'm getting off the phone just as you're
yeah,
killing it.
killing the show. Yeah.
It's fine. No big deal. We'll do Grease. We'll talk about Grease soundtrack.
Yeah, we'll have to do Grease 2 too.
Well, yeah, we'll
And
get
that-
Grease 2 eventually.
And the soundtrack.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
you want to talk about that real quick? And then we'll let everybody go?
Yeah.
YouTube.
Before we do,
I don't remember
I
the guy's
can't
channel name.
remember the guy's channel.
Hold on.
We'll get the channel, but this guy went on location to where Grease was actually filmed.
No, it was Grease 2. Yeah,
Grease
he did it
2.
for Grease 2 for the 45th
Yeah, we're
anniversary.
Grease 2 for the 45th anniversary, and some of it's changed, but he says you can.
No, wait,
Yeah, some of them changed.
35th. 40th anniversary.
40th anniversary. Yes.
This year's the 40th anniversary.
Anniversary. So he went on location for Grease 2 for the 40th anniversary and showed us the high school that it was filmed at, showed us the body shop and gas station that Steph worked at.
No. He took you to places that they actually filmed and then places where things used to be, but it's not like that anymore.
Well, yeah, but that was one of them was the body shop and gas station that actually
Yeah,
Steph
the
worked
location
at.
where
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he took you to the school where they filmed right at High at that one.
And took us right inside of it. The lockers and stuff are all gone inside the school, but he showed us the rooms where they were all where the classes were filmed, showed us the stairwell that Michael came down,
Right.
showed us the cafeteria
All right.
where it was filmed.
His channel is called 80s Life.
Yeah, 80s Life.
Anyways, yeah, he did. Matter of fact, it was 4 days ago. Grease 2 filming locations, 40th anniversary, all locations. Now he states in his 80s 80s no apostrophe Life Life. It's on YouTube.
Yes.
Anyways, he does go through a few other ones.
He's done the Karate Kid locations.
Well, here we go. He's done Boys in the Hood, Terminator, Blood In, Blood Out. Oh shit, I need to watch that one.
Yeah.
Well, I did watch that one. That's how I found his channel. Karate Kid, La Bamba, Colors.
Of course, Grease 2.
Right. Weird Al Yankovic, Childhood, Home and Beth. Right on. E.T.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so there's a few of them he's done.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
So
Boulevard Nights. Let's see anything else here. It really just sticks out.
I know one popped up with the Karate Kid for him too. I thought.
Yeah, I already said that.
Oh.
Chips.
Oh yeah.
Lost Boys filming locations.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so he's got a lot. I mean,
he's got a lot of them.
He does. Let's see what's his. I'll scroll down and see what his first video was. 2 years ago, he actually used to do skateboarding. Skateboard demo at Valley Skate and Surf. Northridge, California, 1991 home video.
Oh wow.
As far as first movie or filming location, he did Gleaming the Cube 4K filming locations.
Oh wow.
Okay. And then after that, he changed the channel to 80s Life.
Yeah.
And then the next one he did was House Party filming locations.
Yep.
So yeah, he's done a lot.
Yes, he has.
Anyway, go check him out. I mean, it was really cool watching the Grease 2 one because we have seen that movie lots of times.
Yes, we have. I wore it out, and I wore the soundtrack.
You're talking about. She's talking about the video, the VHS.
Yes, I wore the VHS out. I wore the DVD soundtrack out.
You mean the CD?
CD soundtrack out.
See, Kim is old school.
Yeah, you can
this
tell.
Is the one that's probably wore out.
It is. It's the one that's wore out.
There you go, Paramount.
Yeah, you can never find it on. I can never find it on.
It was on DVD.
Yeah, but I can never find it.
I had it on DVD.
I know, but I can never find it.
Then I had it once when it first came out on Blu-ray, and then after I saw all the Blu-rays. But we have it on streaming now, so it don't matter.
Yes.
We got them both Grease 1 and 2.
Yeah. But yes, that's my video that I wore out.
Shit, that thing just fucked up.
Especially when I finally got a TV in my room with a dual player.
And see, there's her other one.
Yep, that's my other one I wore out.
Hercules. See, she's got like I had the better copy.
I got a better copy too.
I got the one that had like the T-Birds, small version of the T-Birds jacket.
Oh, you got, yeah.
And then it had the Mega Mix CD.
Yeah, see, I didn't get that one. The one I got was the one that had the actual script with it.
All right, anyways, looks like people go, oh my God, it's like friggin' late for everyone on the East.
Yes, it is. It's like,
anyways.
Yeah, it's like going on
It's
11:30.
9:30 here, so it's
11:30
there.
there. Yes.
Right. So until next week, have a great week. Those of you up north, please stay warm. If you are getting snow and whatnot, please drive safe. We want to see everybody here next week. Obviously, we will be back at our normal scheduled time.
Yes, that is
5 p.m. Eastern next Tuesday.
5 p.m. Eastern next Tuesday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, yeah. Well, that Alaska and Hawaii.
Don't know Alaska and Hawaii.
You let Lunar Girl down.
I know Alaska's about 3 hours ahead of us now, or 3 hours behind us. So we're 3 to be one Hawaiian time, and Alaska's 2. So it'd be 3, 2. It'd be 12 Hawaiian time, 1 Alaska time.
Okay, it's 6:24 right now in Honolulu.
Yeah, so 9 here. So 8, 7, 6,
That's
3 hours. Yeah. So if it's 3 our time,
I don't think I have Anchorage.
It's 12 Hawaiian time. Anchorage is 2 hours behind us. So 3 our time, 2, 1 Alaskan time.
There, I just added Anchorage.
So.
And you're right, it is 7:24.
Yeah.
Good Lord, you do know this shit. Why don't I even try? Anyways, have a great week. Again, like I said, if you guys are up north, please stay warm.
Yes.
If you're getting snow, be careful. Obviously, if you get some blizzard conditions, I mean, screw it. Stay home, call in sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I know everybody can't afford it, but it's better than being on the roads and being out there with all the dummies that don't know how to drive in snow.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord have mercy, we ever get snow down here.
Oh, this whole town's gonna shut down.
If it happens, I will go live from my phone.
I know, because there'll be nobody on the streets.
Oh no, the ones that are on the street will be off the streets real quick. I
Yeah,
mean,
they
they'll be
will.
sliding all over the fucking place, and
They
I will
will.
have fun laughing about it.
Yes.
And I swear, if anybody goes, "Oh, this you can do it," I'm like, yeah, let me drive your car real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the fuck you do that? I'm like, I grew up around it my whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't that hard to drive in snow.
Nope.
Slow down, drive the conditions.
Exactly.
Just so you know, these people wreck in rain.
I know they do. I know they do.
Anyways, until next week, have a well, we just said
Have a great week.
Yeah, thank you, Kim. And a great weekend. Hey, remember, this is your last coming weekend to Christmas shop.
Yes, it is.
Technically, because full weekend. Last full weekend
to Christmas shop.
Because
Yes.
Christmas Eve is on a Saturday.
And it's a week from Saturday.
Right. So this is your last full weekend to Christmas shop.
Yes, it
You
is.
gotta get your holiday shopping done.
Yes. Unless you've already got it done. But if you haven't got it done, you might want to consider getting it done this
And again, be nice to the retail people.
Yes, please do. Because they
It
work.
is not their fault that something's not in stock.
No, it's not. And it's not. And you don't need to yell at them for it.
I mean, you want to yell at anybody, ask to see the store manager.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Look at me throwing store managers on the bus.
Well, so
That's
yes,
true.
it is true. So just be patient, be kind.
You're not going to get any more with the store manager, just so you guys know.
I know. Just be kind to
Anyways,
everyone. You know,
have a great week, great weekend. Like she just said, be kind to everyone. Keep talking. And I'm not prepared to go out of the show.
yes,
But we are going to right
right
now. And until next week,
week.
peace.
Peace.